Hallo und willkommen zurück bei Dust. Wir machen mal bei unserem 74% Stand weiter. Das letzte Mal haben wir ja hier oben dieses Bergstück abgeschlossen. Und gehen dann jetzt in die nächste Cutscene. Hey.
General Gaius?
What news, Commander?
I did not want to believe it, but Cassius is working with the Moonbloods. He has turned against us.
That will be for me to decide. Our paths will cross at the Moonblood camp. Of that I am certain. I will speak with him personally.
Is that wise?
Our victory is all but assured, Commander. We outnumber them 10 to 1. We possess superior technology, and we have the element of surprise.
But why welcome this rogue element? He has already slain your own soldiers. What more proof do you need that he is a traitor to our cause?
Cassius is hardly a rogue element, Commander. The Moonbloods have corrupted his mind, forced him to commit these acts against us. Once I can speak with him, once he remembers who he really is, I'm certain he will return to us.
But... Yes, sir. As you wish.
Cassius, my own friend, so long as you draw breath, I will do what I can to save your broken mind. I promise.
Ah ja. Mal sehen, was da so passieren wird. So, und zwar hätten wir jetzt hier das Dämmerlandbecken. Aber erstmal werden wir jetzt in den Verborgenen eingehen. Und die Quest für Moskau erledigen, denn wir sollten ja so ziemlich alles haben. Hier, das ist so ein ziemliches Labyrinth. Ich glaube unten. Ja, das war die Kiste. Kann man sich ganz gut drin verlaufen, wenn man es nicht auswendig lernt. Denn hier ist zum Beispiel nichts. Au. Na, geh ab. So, jetzt klettern wir einmal hier hoch. So. Ganz gut versteckt. So, dann hier lang. Kommen wir nämlich wieder nach draußen. Hier lang wieder nach drin. Wir haben nämlich so gesehen die obere Etage erreicht. Das ist relativ schwer zu sehen. Ich werde mal versuchen, das zu zeigen. Es ist halt einfach nur die obere Etage. Ach, das war die falsche Tür. Jap. So, einmal hier durchflitzen. Und diesmal dann den richtigen Eingang nehmen. So, und schon sind wir an einem oberen Punkt draußen. Können hier hochspringen. Einmal hier durchsliden. Und da sieht man dann halt auch schon, wo ich hin will eigentlich. Denn hier gibt es auch wieder zwei Wege. Ich will halt erst durch den durchgucken. Ah, okay, hier war der richtige. Gut. Zurück und hier durch. Denn da gab es zwei Schlüssel. Wahrscheinlich haben wir immer noch nicht alles. Ich erinnere mich jetzt nicht so perfekt daran, was da alles war. Na, jetzt mach doch gescheit. Dankeschön. So. Sind wir draußen? Na, der Sorgenwiese finden wir dann hier, Madame.
Are you Sarahi? Don't worry, I'm a friend.
Please, just stay back.
Sarahi!
Moska? Moska, is that you?
Da wir denn
Yes,
sonst?
Sarahi, it's me.
Oh, destroyed. Everyone was killed. I was so scared.
You don't have to worry anymore, Sarahi. My friend Dust here, he stopped that menace in Denim.
Those monsters destroyed my home, Mosca. I don't know what to do.
We'll go back to Aurora, okay? You and me. We'll figure something out.
Will you two be alright?
I think so, Dust. Thank you for everything.
A single survivor in the whole village.
One is better than none. Come on, let's get out of here.
So, dann haben wir noch einen Teleportationsstein bekommen. Den werde ich aber jetzt nicht einsetzen, das ist relativ schwachsinnig. So schwer ist es nicht, hier durchzukommen. So. Und damit haben wir das Gebiet komplett abgeschlossen. Wie man auch sieht. So. Und wir werden jetzt ins Dämmerlandbecken gehen. Damit wir die letzte Fähigkeit uns ergattern. Vor dem Endkampf. Den ich dann nochmal stoppen werde. Da ich halt mit dieser Fähigkeit dann erstmal gucken möchte, dass wir ja überall möglichst viel erreichen. Also ich möchte eigentlich überall die 100% schaffen. Ich weiß genau, dass es ziemlich viel Arbeit ist. Uah, überall Lava. Hallo, Soldat.
Halt! Who goes? Oh, it's you. Apologies, Miss Robin. Please, enter.
Ja. Da kommen dann die ganzen Soldaten. Man merkt gut, dass viele Charaktere hier bewegt werden. Das zieht ganz doll an den Frames. Dann reden wir mal mit unserem Hauptmann.
Welcome your presence, Sen Mithrarin. Preparations for war are nearly complete.
Ja, wir von
Surely
oben
you have
durch.
more soldiers than this.
General Gaius is nothing if not thorough. His forces have exterminated most Moonbloods from this land. We are all that's left.
How do you expect to win with so few soldiers?
We cannot. That's why we created Sen Mithrarin. You, Dust, will turn the tide.
Ah ja.
Ah, well, no pressure or anything.
Yeah. Does General Gaius know of this place?
I fear he does now.
What? How?
One of our own has been keeping an eye on you since your travels began. A merchant, Sereth.
Aha! I knew that creepy merchant was one of you guys.
How did a Moonblood operate so freely in the wildlands?
He is a smart businessman. Deals in all the right places. Gaius' soldiers turn their gaze from him in exchange for free goods. However, no amount of bribery could cover up that Sereth was helping you to find us.
And that's how Gaius found out. How much time do you think we have to prepare?
Not long, I'm afraid. The whole purpose of Gaius' campaign is to wipe us from the face of this world. Once he knows of our final stronghold, he will send everything he has and destroy us.
Dieser verräterische Händler-Type.
I see all sorts of lamps here, but no fire. Is this the way of the flameless light?
It is, yes. In ancient times, the Moonbloods went by another name. We lived in a great society called the Sintak, and we wielded the knowledge to follow the way of the flameless light.
Cool.
Snow and dust. This could take a while.
We Sintak harnessed a power unlike any this world had ever seen. We built elaborate contraptions like these lamps, capable of piercing the darkness without so much as a spark.
Well, obviously something went wrong, because we still have to build a fire every time Dust pulls out his map.
Unfortunately, the ancient tomes do not say how the Sintuk fell, and that knowledge has been lost. Perhaps intentionally. All we know is that our kind were made as outcasts, and that has remained true for countless generations. For the longest time, we believed the Moonbloods were the only ones left who know of the way of the flameless light. But we were wrong. When General Gaius began his purge, there were stories of their weapons, stories of elaborate contraptions that seemed to defy the natural world. Weapons that sound identical to those of the Sintuk in the most ancient of tales.
What kinds of weapons are we talking about?
Arrows made of light. Machines that take to the sky like birds.
And we're supposed to fight these things with your lamps.
I did not say it would be easy.
Nobody ever does.
I did once, remember?
Yeah, and you were wrong.
Well, I'm here now. Is there anything I can do to help?
We are spread rather thin. Our chief engineer, Sonjin, is having trouble with our camp's support systems. Go and speak with him when you can, and I'm sure he will explain further. There is also the matter of our scout, Kier. He has not checked in for many hours, but with our battle preparations, we have not been able to mobilize a proper search party. His patrol takes him east of our camp if you aim to find him.
Ja. Gut, haben wir 2 weitere Missionen. Hallo Ginger.
Ginger?
Jin? Oh, Dust. It's you.
Yeah,
Yep.
just me. Are you alright?
I'll be fine. Just a lot to think about.
Listen, about Jin.
Yes?
What was he like?
He was very kind. Almost to a fault, really.
I like him already.
Yes, he had that effect on people. I like to believe it's what made you do all those wonderful things for Aurora and Mudpot.
Aro was always testing me. Every time I made a choice, he would tell me if it was the right one. I was choosing whether to follow Jin or Cassius. I believe they were both trying to influence my actions.
And you listened to Jin.
Yeah, he's kinda hard to ignore.
He is, isn't he? Or at least he was.
No, Ginger, I think you were right the first time. I think Jin continues to live through my actions. He's guiding me, keeping me on the right path.
Okay,
But what
richtiger
of the
Weg.
other half? Cassius murdered my family, Dust. He destroyed my village, killed my friends. How can you control such a terrible being?
I feel his presence every time I swing the blade of Ara. I believe the Elder was right. Without him, I'd have been cut down long ago. But Jin keeps him from taking control.
As long as Cassius lives within you, though, there's always that danger. You could always be pulled to a path of evil.
I won't lie. I felt him pulling me to take the quick and easy path. To leave the weak to fend for themselves. To show no mercy to those in my way.
Perhaps someday you can be rid of his foul presence.
Maybe. Someday. For now, I need him to defeat Gaius. There's no other way.
I know. Still, I'm glad we were able to talk, Dust.
Me too, Ginger. I'll be back before you know it.
Be careful.
Ja, ja, ja. Schwupp. Lass mich raten. Cheftechniker. Guten Tag.
Ah, you've arrived just in time, Mithrarin. My name is Sanjin. I'm what you'd call a chief engineer, I suppose the term is.
Ah, ja.
The Elder mentioned you needed some help?
Yes, indeed. In the caverns below, we've set up machinery to provide the camp with power and water. Unfortunately, seismic activity has shut down both systems, so we need to get them running once more. I have been rather preoccupied handling the battle preparations, so if you could, I would appreciate it if you went down there to examine the generators.
Die Lampen sehen echt cool aus so im Hintergrund.
Sure, Sanjin. I'll take a look.
Thank you. You'll need to restart the generator and water pump when you're down there. We'll require both systems to be running if we're going to stand a chance against General Gaius.
So, aber erst möchte ich hier weiter.